We found out about Crumbl in Saudi Arabia through a colleague. We went to one of the first Crumbls on the East Coast. So we drove all the way down to Rockville, Maryland, and Vienna, Virginia. Drove 3 hours, had the cookies there, loved them. Then we talked to the franchising person at Crumbl, and then we decided to move forward with it. So we entered into an area development agreement with Crumbl, and we had to pick our location. So we looked around southern New Jersey and saw that West Windsor, Princeton was a great location. So we submitted this as one of the locations, which was fortunately approved. And then we went and tried to get a general contractor, GC, our suppliers, and the supplies proved a little bit difficult because of COVID. So a lot of shipments were delayed. And so we started the permitting process last year, and we had the banner up. We had our sign up, I think in November. So in November we had it up, and then there were delays, unfortunately, COVID delays, some issues with permitting, but it's part of the process. And then we had to hire a crew of 70-ish.
Yes, and then that started during the summertime. So about, I think, July, then we started, hiring, began the hiring process, and then we were able to meet the number of crew members that we needed. We could have up to 12 crews working together. As you can see, it's an open bakery concept, so everyone's working together, from mixing to baking and dressing. So it's an exciting
And
thing.
since everything is from scratch, we have people on the mixers, people balling in the back, people dressing and frosting the cookies, and then the POS people. So it's a big coordinated effort. So the menu is a weekly rotating menu. So we have 2 staple cookies with the milk chocolate chip and the pink sugar, classic pink sugar, and then we have 4 other flavors that are rotating. So this week it's pink donut, the cake batter blondie, the raspberry lemonade, and the pink velvet cake.
Yeah.
So, but those 4 will change next week. So we may have an Oreo cookie. We may have next week. We may have something like a Halloween flavored one. So it's fresh every week, which is part of the concept of why we like.
Well, some are fan favorites, but then Crumbl always tries to come up with better ideas. So they're adding brand new cookies also, but some are on a rotating basis.
We love the concept, so we just want to have an impact on the community. We're here obviously all the time. So so we just want to have happy employees. We want to have happy customers, and that's really it.
Yeah, with him having the community in mind. Another reason why we picked this location is Princeton, West Windsor. We were talking about so many colleges surrounding, and also all these companies that are it's just such a highly dense area that hopefully within a year we can reach out to all those different types of community that are within, and be able to everyone to know our store, being here and be able to offer that unique flavors of cookies, and be able to visit our store.